Being an adult really sucks. Like, you wake up, you go to work, you go home, you're tired from work, you go to bed, and you do it all again. And you can't wait for one thing that every human being, not even adults, that everyone enjoys: the weekend. And that's exactly how this anime starts off, Zom 100, where we're introduced to the MC Akira. And look at this man's room. This man's room is looking crazy. He belongs on Hoarders. And the sad thing is, I know some of y'all watching this video's rooms look like this. You're anime fans. Like, you don't go outside, and I know it smells crazy in there. Do us all a favor. If this is you, if you got something dirty on your desk, clean it up, man. Just do us all a favor and pick it up right now. We'll give you a minute. So we flash back to 3 years ago, and Akira is at his first day of work, so we can see how he got trapped in the Matrix. Basically, Andrew Tate might have been right. My man Akira, he got put in the Matrix. He's been stuck for 3 years, and he hasn't made it out since. So let's see how his story began. So it's Akira's first day of work, and you know, everything's going fine for him. I mean, he's getting introduced to all his new colleagues. I mean, it's your first day of work. We all know what it's like to be at your first day of work. You put on your best fit. You know, you're a little nervous, but for the most part, you know, you're excited. You about to go get this bread. You about to go make some money, and it's about to be a good time. So Akira is getting introduced to everybody, and this man meets his work crush, man. We all know about the work crush. The one where you check in your schedule, you're trying to make sure and see if you got any times that overlap. The one that you always trying to talk to at work, you know, the one that you know, that's like your work wife. Y'all stick together, ride or die. Y'all low-key messing with each other, and he's falling in love at first sight, first day on the job. Like, just look at this scene, man. He starts seeing the rose petals. This man instantly is in love with this girl, and hey, I'm not mad at him. So it's the end of the workday, and all of his coworkers are out. You know, he's out there eating dinner with everybody, all having a good time, getting to learn a little bit more about each other as co-workers do. And at the end of the day, he's like, oh, it was super nice meeting everybody. I'll see you all tomorrow. And this is where things go south. So all his coworkers start pulling out their badges, talking about, well, it was a good dinner. Let's go clock back in. And Akira is just looking about like, bro, clock back in? It's the end of the day. Why are we clocking back in? And this man goes back to work and does not go home for 2 whole days. Bro, I'm gonna be honest. I know that office was smelling diabolical. The whole office had to be smelling crazy. 2 days, no shower, no breaks, just straight work. I couldn't do it. But Akira somehow pulls through, but he's a better man than me. Trust me. Once they started putting those badges back on, I would have said, yep, this isn't the job for me. I think it's time for me to go home. It was nice meeting everybody, but yeah, I think I'm just gonna go hop back on LinkedIn and find some new opportunities. After he has some time to recover though and think about his workday, this man for some reason decides that it's time to clock back in the following week and go back. Hey, these work conditions are crazy. They're literally in the office having competitions on who can put in more unpaid overtime. Unpaid? I don't even want to be at my job in the first place. You think I'm putting in unpaid overtime? There's no way that you're going to catch me at a job where I'm not getting paid. If I'm not getting paid, I'm not there. It's simple. Then they're living off the straight college student diet. They're eating vending machine stacks and Red Bulls and Mountain Dews every day, all day, because they don't stop working. And the craziest thing is, he stays for an entire year. This man is more dedicated than me, bro. I'm telling you, that first day, I would have been out. And when he clocks in that second year, we find out that so many people have actually quit working there that he actually got a promotion and got moved up. But the only reason he's still actually at this job is because who he was introduced to the very first day of work, his work crush, his work waifu. He bumps into her and has a quick conversation when the boss man pulls her into his office. But when the boss pulls her into the office, we find out that she's his mistress, and this man starts beating the doonies down, beating the yams down right in front of Akira. And I'm gonna be honest, if that had been me personally, I'm going to HR. I'm going straight to HR, and I'm reporting that this is not a safe work environment. Get this man out of here. He does not belong at this company. I'm suing if you don't. I'm not about to stay in this work environment with this broken heart, knowing the boss is in there with my girl. And this was the straw that broke the camel's back, and Akira just doesn't know what to do with himself anymore. This is when his home becomes the next episode of Hoarders. He starts just randomly scribbling on paper and work, and he even thinks about pulling a Hannah Baker and trying to step in front of this subway, but the only thing that stopped him was the gate. So it's time for Akira to clock in for work again. And when his alarm goes off, I can low-key relate to this. This man just starts screaming about how I don't want to go to work, please. I don't want to go to work. Just like how you used to do to your mom when you were in elementary school and she used to wake you up for school. Like, Mom, I don't want to go to school. I don't feel good. I got a headache. We've all been there before, bro. And as he's walking out of the door, he sees a note that says he didn't pay his bike spot from his landlord. What kind of building are you living in where you have to pay for your bike spot? I don't even like paying for a car parking spot. You're paying for a bike? Like, bro, that better be one of the most comfortable living spaces in the country of Japan. So he goes to see his landlord to go ahead and pay the bill, and he just sees a zombie eating this lady for breakfast. Like, man is literally chewing on guts and bones, and he doesn't know what to do. And zombies start popping out from the left, from the right, up, down, like a GTA cheat code. And Akira just starts taking off. This man is not trying to get eaten by these zombies. He's trying to live another day. But then once he finally breaks free and takes this massive jump, only thing on his mind is thinking, am I free? Does this mean what I think it means? I don't have to go to work anymore. And I swear at this moment, bro, you would have thought he just read the little thing at the bottom of the TV when it says a snow day and you don't have to go to school anymore. This man was hyped. He did not have to go to work anymore. Even if it was a zombie apocalypse, that was better than work to him. This is to anybody watching. If your job is that bad that you would rather be in a zombie apocalypse, bro, just quit. What are they gonna do? They can't stop you. Just quit. So once he finally gets away from the zombies, he's really starting to think about all the things he can finally do with his life now that he's not a slave to his work. This man's talking about, oh, I'm gonna go watch me some movies all day. I don't have to go to work. Oh, I can go drink. I'm gonna start day drinking because I don't have to go to work. I've always wanted to go learn how to ride a motorcycle. Let me go do that because guess what? I don't have to go to work tomorrow. Guess who did that? God did. And then it finally clicks. He remembers something that he had forgotten about. This man forgot about his work wife, man, and he has to go bag his work wife. This man said, hey, you know what? I hope she's okay. I don't even care if she's somebody's side chick. Just because she's somebody's side chick, I'm gonna make her my main chick. And I'm not gonna lie, that is a crazy thing to do. To all my fellow brothers watching this video, if she is somebody's side chick, do not try and make her your main chick. Do not try and make her your main chick. I'm just trying, screw the video right now. I'm just trying to drop some knowledge on y'all right now. Do not do that. This man would have been an A1 stalker though, because he uses the work emergency contacts to pull up and find her address. Like, dog, that's a little creepy. I mean, I get it's a zombie apocalypse and you had to find her some way, but how did you know that was in there? Like, I'm just being real. That was a little creepy to me, but he pulls up to the crib and her door is open. And unfortunately, we see the boss man. The boss man, even during a zombie apocalypse, was still beating his girl's duties down, bro. Like, my man Akira really can't catch a break in this show. It's episode 1 and this man has just seen multiple occasions his work wife just getting the Doonies beaten down by the boss, bro. Like, I don't care if it's a zombie apocalypse, I'm still calling HR on this man. Like, that is crazy. So this man finally just lets out all his emotions on his boss and rushes at this man full speed and gives him his resignation by pushing this man straight out of the window. And I'm gonna be honest, this one felt a little too personal. I think at this point he was ready to do that to the boss regardless if he was a zombie or not. Man was going out of that window. But then he looks over and he sees his work wife, and this man Akira is ready to spit the most clean riz he's ever spit in his life. He starts trying to walk up to her, and then it's revealed that not only is the boss a zombie, but his work wife became a zombie too. But this man is an A1 simp. He did not care. This man still professed his love to her even though she was a zombie. And then she just, you know, she's a zombie, so she starts trying to take a bite out of this man's neck and he's not going. He starts taking off and just, he's living life, bro. Man's never has to clock into work again. I'm not mad at him at this point. So once he gets away from his work wife, man, I'm not gonna lie, this man dropped one of the most inspirational bars in all of anime. This man said, I could die today, I could die tomorrow, I could die 60 years from now. It doesn't matter. No matter what, I'll never get to do all the things I wanted to do in life. And man, when I tell you, that hit me in my chest. I felt like he was speaking to me. I'm not gonna lie, this anime, mad inspirational. I thought it was gonna be a fun zombie anime, and that is not what we have been getting. Like, life kind of sucks, and sometimes it takes a zombie apocalypse to make you realize you really hate your job and that you felt like a loser. But if you want to know who the biggest loser in all of anime is, click this video on the screen.